Hello, welcome back to Lace with Literature.
Your new favorite bookish podcast. I'm Emma,
And I'm Lexi.
and today we are doing a cozy bookish Q&A. We're going to talk a little bit about like lifestyle stuff, just what's up right now.
We're still going to be talking about books, but I didn't want to get too repetitive on the books that we talk about. I
Yeah.
feel like we're always talking about the same ones. 'Cause I feel like I haven't been reading as much lately. Like this month, what
I feel
what
like
is
I've
it?
definitely like slowed down.
Yeah,
August
it's August like
17th.
17th, and I've only read one book this month. Like,
Yeah. I think I have too. Like I think I've literally just been reading the book club book. Like I haven't even
yeah.
finished it. I've been reading really slow.
So I was like, maybe we'll just talk a little bit more about ourselves with like a side of books for an
Yeah.
episode. So that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, and I'm almost out of my first trimester of pregnancy. And I feel like it's just like really slowed down my reading because I've been so tired. And then like I normally read at nighttime or like before bed and stuff, and I haven't even wanted to. Like I literally have just like gone to bed, and I normally
You've kind
don't
of been
do
in the
that.
trenches.
I've been so sick and
Yeah.
tired. And then like I literally will just I've canceled so many plans and just like stayed home and napped like all day. So it's been rough. I have been really into TV shows lately though, because it's like
So what are you watching right now?
I was telling you about this, but you don't like the like period dramas, but I love them. So I just watched The Buccaneers, which I guess it came out in 2023, but the new season came out in 2025, and it was like suggested to me. So I started watching it, and I literally watched all two seasons. They're like hour-long episodes in like 2 or 3 days.
Okay, but you were describing it and it sounded a little bit like Bridgerton, so I think
It's
I
very
would like it because I
Bridgerton-esque.
love Bridgerton
It's
and
a
Queen
little
Charlotte.
it's a little less like raunchy, but it's still very romancy, and I really liked it. But I really want you to watch the other show first, The Great. If you guys haven't seen The Great,
Oh,
it
okay,
is
you
the
were
most
telling me about that.
raunchy, like funniest. It's such a joke. Like it's like a parody, but it's so good. It's another like period show.
I'm
I loved
really
it.
not a show girl. I don't watch a lot of
I love
shows.
shows, and I'm getting Lexi to watch my all-time favorite show right now, which is New Girl. And
I have started. I don't even know what episode I'm on. I'm literally still at the beginning of season 1. Like the last episode I watched was the one with the bells,
I love
where she
it
brings
so
her
much.
students to her apartment because they have nowhere to practice.
When I was little, I used to play like we used to play bells in my children's church, and it reminds me of that. They are the same bells. I was telling Xander, I was like, I rocked out on the bells.
Wow. Rock out, dude.
Anyway, yeah. Do you have anything in your drink today?
Classic me. Guess what's in there? Take a guess.
Wait, for real?
Yeah. What do you think it is?
The fruit punch.
Yep, it's fruit punch. Fruit punch. Crystal Light. You know me.
I have a like white. I think it's white peach. Mayo. I think it's white peach. Should be. White
Hey,
peach
I
mayo.
will say though, on my way here, I had a new fall beverage because I've been so tired today. I was like, I need some energy, and I found the new Bloom energy drink. It's crisp apple flavored, and I love all things apple. Like the beverage at Trader Joe's that comes out at like
Yeah.
late fall, winter. It's like a sparkling apple drink. That's my favorite drink of all time, and this is very similar to it, but it's energy. I had one of those today. It was so good.
You just reminded me of apple cider, and I love apple cider, and now I want that.
I'm so ready for fall. Like, I'm ready for fall treats, fall beverages.
My mom's making me chili this week, and I made my
I've been
sister.
craving a chili.
I'm so excited. I made my sister make me chocolate chip banana bread, which to me is more like fall vibes, I guess. But oh my gosh, I was like, I would just get these cravings. I'm like, I need this now. So,
Wait, I love that you're talking about bread. So I am not much of like a cooker, baker. We've talked about that before. But one thing that I make, and I make really good, is pumpkin bread. It's like a cinnamon crunch pumpkin bread. So the second
pumpkin
it
bread.
hits 70 or below, I'm making some pumpkin bread.
I love pumpkin bread. I actually wish like I could have it without the cream cheese. Like they always have cream cheese like icing stuff.
I don't put any.
You don't make it with
I
that.
don't make any
I'm
icing.
thinking like the
or-
pumpkin rolls.
I don't like the pumpkin rolls.
I think they're too sweet, and I think it's the icing that does it for me. Like I can probably have a bite of it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so good, but I can't eat like more than that.
I'm the same exact
It
way
hurts
with
my
pumpkin
teeth.
rolls.
I'm like, that's too sweet. I need some of your pumpkin bread then. Do they make that
I'll
with
make you
chocolate
some.
chips? Or is that weird?
You totally can. Maybe
I feel
I'll
like
try
that sounds good because I was like,
I saved
I
a
just want my chocolate
recipe.
chips right now.
I saved a recipe on Pinterest for pumpkin chocolate chip cookies.
Mm,
So I bet if I threw some chocolate chips in the
that would be
pumpkin bread,
good.
that would be delicious. Maybe I'll do that and I'll bring you a loaf.
I think you should. I'm just making everyone bake for me now. I
We were
cannot step in my kitchen, and I love cooking and I love baking, especially in the holidays. So like, I'm really hoping this nausea goes away because we bought my mom a KitchenAid for Christmas last year, like the new, like I think it was the Magnolia one. Anyway, she gave me her old one, so I kind of profited from it. So I really was excited. I was so excited for like Christmas this year to bake, but right now I just can't fathom baking.
Okay, we're manifesting this. You're gonna feel better by Christmas.
And what I really, really,
You're not
really
gonna
have
be
been
nauseous
wanting
that long.
is sausage balls. But the thought of meat right now makes me sick, and then I cannot fathom like raw meat in my hands right now because you have to like make them.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work. But oh
raw
my gosh,
meat is already one of those things that's just like icky.
it's already
anyways,
icky. Yeah.
And then you add nausea on top of that, and yeah. So let's start with something bookish. I think that the first thing that I wrote down for this episode was like a reading update.
Yeah.
What about what you were reading last, what you're reading currently, and what you're gonna read next?
Let me check my fable.
Okay, I'll go first then. So the last book I read was The Book of Doors by Gareth Brown, which is our book club book for our own personal book club that we have like locally. And I don't want to get too much into it
I'm
because
like at the end of it, so
yeah, you're not finished with it yet, and our book club is a week from today. So I don't want to like debrief it now and then because we're going to be debriefing the whole book in a week. And for what I am currently reading, it is The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. It's giving Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and that is the book that we chose for our Lace with Lip book club for August and like into September.
Yeah, I was previously reading The Favorite Girl. That was the last book I read. And then I'm almost done with The Book of Doors. I'm planning on reading The House in the Cerulean Sea for our book club, but I was starting to read One Dark Window before I started reading The Book of Doors, and I really liked it, so I'm probably going to get back to that before I read our book club book. Because also, I think I just need there's romance in that, yeah?
Which one?
One Dark Window.
Oh, yeah.
I really need some romance. I haven't read a romance book in maybe like 4 or 5 books, and I'm starting to I'm slowed down reading, and I think that's probably part of it. And that's also why I'm like really loving my shows because I'm getting like all my romancy from the shows. So I think I need to read that.
So I don't know exactly what book I'm going to read next. I feel like I'm going to be reading my current book throughout this next week. And then at book club, we always choose our next read.
Yeah.
So I feel like depending on what we choose next, I'm hoping that it's a romance or a romantasy because I think that's what I'm in the mood for. I'll probably start that immediately.
Yeah.
So whatever gets chosen, that'll probably be my next read. So that's kind of like a to be determined.
I have to wait to like read my book club books though, because I'm like it leaves my brain as soon as I finish.
I just get excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, new book club book! I have to read it right now.
I know you're always like the first one to finish it, and then like I can read fast, but then I don't like to start it until like the week before, because then I like pushes me to read it fast, but then it's fresh in my mind.
I am always the first one.
And I forget
read
all these details like when we're. And then we get to book club and I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot that even happened.
Usually everyone else jogs my memory.
Yeah.
Like Kate, she always brings up really
she's like
strong
she's got
details.
Good memory.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot about that. And then it like makes me remember things. So I kind of rely on everyone else to like trigger my memory.
Well, yeah, those are my books right now. I feel like I've been really slowing down reading again because I normally read at night, and then like I've just been like falling asleep at night, but I normally I will literally lay there with my headphones on or like with my Kindle or something and read for an extra hour after my husband goes to bed. And I haven't been doing that lately, so. And I normally read when I'm driving, like the audiobooks or whatever, and I haven't been driving that much either. I've like literally been staying home. So.
Me neither. Usually I'd be having to commute every single day.
Yeah.
My new job, 5 minutes from my house. So I'm like, when am I supposed to be listening to my audiobooks? Like, right now, like this weekend, I've been making a point to listen to them like while I'm cleaning or like doing something around the house. Because otherwise, I feel like I'm not going to get any reading in now that I'm not driving as much.
I've been getting my reading in whenever I've been doing laundry because I've just been like putting my headphones on and busting out laundry. But it's really rare that I get the energy to do stuff right now. So
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I've just been slow. Hopefully it speeds back up, but I also think a romance will help.
Yeah. I know I've been saying that I have just not been wanting to pick up a fantasy. I think I'm starting to want to pick up a fantasy. Like, that new
The Book of Doors probably like
it did
sparks
it
that.
did
You're like,
kind
oh,
of
the magic, and yeah.
So I'm really hoping that I can read like Shield of Sparrows sometime soon because
Ooh,
I was at Walmart today getting a few things and I saw it there and I almost grabbed it, but I
I had
didn't.
that in one of my TBRs, or I don't know if that was last week or whatever. I had that written down, but that was the one that you said was the like Sarah J. Maas kind of.
Yeah,
And
and I
then
know
somebody
it's supposed
DM'd
to be
us and asked if you
anonymous,
read it.
but that's the book I submitted for book
Oh.
club. That's what I texted Kate because she
Mine was
asked.
a Halloween book. It was a fall book.
Wait, okay, so we keep talking about book club, and I have this down to talk about
Yeah.
in this episode. We have added some new members to our personal book club because
We need to talk about book
our
club.
book club low key has been falling apart.
Yeah.
Everyone's been leaving, and
I don't know. I just think it got busy, and then like people were just not motivated, and like life's been busy, so people haven't been reading as much. So
like there's just been like no activity in the group chat. Nobody's
Yeah.
reading the books. Like we're not really planning future book clubs. Or if we do plan one, then like last minute everyone's like, "No, I can't show up."
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
So yeah, life gets in the way. But when we first started our book club, we were like, we can't really have any new members. Like we need to all get to know each other and stuff. And then we added Kate a little bit later, and then we had a few people leave book club. So we opened up our
I feel
book
like
club.
Kate's not had a good experience with our book club because when she joined, she literally only knew you.
Yeah.
She didn't know any of us, so she kind of felt like she was entering like a pre-existing friend group, which I could see where that would be so awkward. But now we have like 4 new girls joining all together. So next weekend when we have our book club,
it's a whole new book club.
Literally,
I'm excited.
The group chat has been rejuvenated, and like everyone's excited, and I think it's really good that we added some new people.
And I'm excited because they're all moms. So I'm like, I get my mom group.
Yes. Okay. So aside from one other girl in our group, which she's been really busy recently, but it's just me and her that don't have kids.
But you guys are both teachers.
We are.
So I'm like, you have plenty of kids.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's funny though. Literally, it's like a mom reading group,
Yeah.
and plus 2 teachers
so
who have no
excited.
kids.
I actually just joined like it's brand new, this like mom group.
Is it Sierra's group?
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that. That was cute.
And we're having a play date at the park on Monday, and like I'm obviously my child isn't here yet, but I have my nieces and they're gonna be with me on Monday. So I was like, perfect. I'll go
cute.
there.
That'll be fun.
So yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be fun and
I love that.
good to meet some moms and stuff.
You're gonna have so many new moms in your life.
I know it's gonna be a lot.
You're gonna have so many new friends. Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, also we had on here how many books you've read so far this year, and I was cracking up because I read Lexi's because she plans out the episode, so I read what she had written down. And I go on my Fable, and I'm like, hey, well, my goal this year was 50 because I had a 100 goal last year, and I think it just stressed me out. And I literally look, and I had only read 30, but it was so funny because Lexi had read 30 out of 50 as well.
Yeah, I don't.
And we read a lot of the same. We read a lot of the same books recently.
We literally have read the same exact amount of books, which is 30.
It's just so funny.
30 books this year. My goal of 50 sounded very attainable to me because last year I read 50 books, but I don't think I'm gonna meet it this year.
I'm actually worried because I was looking on my Fable when I did have that, and it said I have to read 4 books a month.
That's what mine said, and I have not been reading 4 books a month.
And there's no way I'm reading 4 months a month right now. But fall always sparks something in me, so who knows?
Me too.
We might end up reading 1,500 books in fall.
Actually, that happens every year. If I go back on Fable, and you know how you can go and look at the year previous?
Yeah.
There was one month in fall, I think it was September or October, I read 8 books.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe that'll happen again and it'll help me catch up. I'm hoping. But I don't want to
I'm nervous. I'm starting my last semester of college, and I have always taken really hard classes, but they're like flight aviation classes, and the classes I'm in this semester are not. They're all like, I don't know. I am scared I'm gonna have a lot of busy work in them because they're all kind of like lower level classes. I mean, I guess they're 400 level, but I don't know. That sounds awful. I feel like a lot of them
400 seems low to you.
I just feel like a lot of them seem like they're gonna be easy. But one of my classes is like journaling and mindfulness, which it sounds like a great idea. I probably need to journal more, but I'm nervous about it because I don't write a lot. And then like I hope it doesn't feel like a chore.
I would love a class like that because I'm totally into mindfulness right now.
Yeah. I probably need to be, but I
we've
hate
been
writing
talking a lot about it at work, and like, I don't know.
I hope it's what I'm thinking it's gonna be. Like, I hope it actually is like gonna be a little peaceful. But
You'll have to update us on that because I'm
we'll
curious.
See. I have no idea like what to expect with any of these classes because I've never taken classes like this before. So, and then I have like I have 8-week classes. I think I have like 5 each semester. So hopefully they'll go faster. But they're all like only 1 or 2 credit like hours. They're not like 3 or 4 credit hours. So. Hopefully they're easy. I don't know.
This sounds
we'll
like kind of an easy semester for you.
I hope
then you'll
so.
be done.
I just want to get it over with. I want to graduate.
Man, I remember that feeling. I'm
not done even after I graduate. So.
I don't think I'll ever go back to school. Yeah. I genuinely did not like school.
I picked a career that I will always have to be taking tests and.
Well, actually, same. I always have to do continuing like professional development, but like going back to school like college, I won't probably do.
Yeah, I don't want to. Don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here.
Anyway, I've always been good at school, but I don't like it. So. Oh, anyway, read us a recent book review. Did I already read my favorite girl review?
I don't think so. Go ahead and read it for us, and then I'm going to need you to pull up mine. I'll read my Book of Doors review.
I rated this 3 out of 5 stars. My emoji on Fable was like the melting smiley face.
Pretty sure that's what I did too.
I said, I don't even know what to say about this book. By far, the most disturbing thing I have ever read. I can't decide if it was 4 stars because it achieved its goal as a book, or 0 because I was so disturbed. The writing was addictive though, and I never saw a single twist coming, and boy was there twists. I'm not sure if I'd ever recommend this book to anyone, but I feel like I was highlighting or screaming at every other page, so do with that what you will. I have a strong stomach if you're reading this, and I do not recommend being a first trimester pregnant mama while doing so, like me. I even slept on this review and can't come up with anything better to say right now. It's tough. I don't even think the rating scale applies to this book. Thanks for coming to my ... rant ? I'm so lost right now. I need to touch some grass after this one.
Dude, that is such an accurate review of that book. Like, that was pretty much also exactly what I said in my review.
I think I read part of your review or the beginning of it.
I love that you said you would never recommend this book to anybody because this is so funny. My co-teacher, she loves reading, but she really only reads thrillers. And I was like, okay, so I don't know if you have a strong stomach. I don't know what you can and cannot tolerate in books. I was like, but I just read this thriller.
This will be the most disturbing thing you ever touched.
She's addicted. She's been texting me all day. She's like, oh my gosh, Lexi, this book is so addicting.
Your Book of Doors has spoilers.
It does, so I'm gonna have to like leave out.
Wait, did I tell you what I did with Kate's comment?
Yeah.
I got a Fable notification, and I was careful and turned off
the second time this has happened to you.
Okay, but before I had it to where like it would show me what the comment was. And I didn't realize, like, that it was like that. So, like, I could see, like, Lexi was like, oh my gosh, she dies at the end. And, like, I could see that she said that.
I had no idea that was a thing, because mine has always just said, like, Emma Bishop just commented on discussion board 9.
Well, I figured out how to turn that off. So I'm like, okay, we're in the clear. But I don't remember. I think I was waking up for a nap or something. And I grabbed my phone and I had notifications. And I accidentally clicked on it. And my Face ID opened up my phone. And it
just pulled it up.
Somebody's comment. And it was such a spoiler. And it brought me like right to the comment. And I like read it before I knew what my brain was doing. And then I was like, oh my gosh.
That was like the biggest spoiler of the whole book.
That was like the biggest twist. Yeah. But I said it's giving me a lot of perspective. Like reading
You're
the book.
not supposed to have that perspective yet.
reading the book, I can see like these things, but I'm also so confused. Like I know that it's coming, but I'm confused. So
Okay, so my recent book review is about that book, the Book of Doors, and I'm gonna have to leave out one part because I did include a spoiler on here. But I said, okay, so I loved this. The only thing that made me lower my rating was the explanation of where the books came from. Blah 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 blah. That whole plot line felt underdeveloped, and for me to accept that explanation, I just needed a lot more info, or maybe my brain just has a hard time understanding the whole time travel. I don't know. On the other hand, I just love the magic system in this book. Truly the most magical book to read as a book lover. This was a perfect segue into fall reading. I enjoyed all the characters, the various settings, and the plot was incredible. I genuinely loved how time travel worked in this book. I think the author did an incredible job at showing us how the characters got to present day by using the Book of Doors to go into the past. The whole Hugo Barberry / the woman chapter blew my mind, then everything was wrapped up so beautifully. Long live the Fox Library.
I loved we don't have to do the whole debrief into it, but I love the like time travel aspect and
I've never read a time travel book before. This was my first one.
yeah, I think it was done so well to where it wasn't cheesy.
Yes, I think so too.
Also, I can't really go into it without like spoiling the book, but like the whole thing with when she had to like get back to her present time, like that was so cool. And I really liked
I was panicking for her. She was oddly chill.
yes. And she was like, "Oh, time flew by." How? Where?
The main character in that book gets stuck in the past, which I don't really think is a spoiler. Not a big one, at least. And
For 10 years.
I would
10 years is
lose my
insane.
mind. If I was stuck in the past,
That was the
10
one
years,
thing. Also, we don't need to go into a big debrief of the
we
book,
keep saying,
but it was like 10 years went by so fast.
yeah.
And I
So
don't feel like she changed a lot in the 10 years.
No, but then when she came back, like all of the people in her life were like, "Oh my gosh, you look so much older. Like you look different."
Well, yeah, you're gonna look 10 years older. But like, I don't feel like she as a person changed. Like you think like even the way her like narration would be like different. I don't know. I feel like it'd be so different in 10 years from now. Just think about that.
Yeah, I guess I never really thought
Especially
about
if you
it.
spent that 10 years like basically doing the same thing every day. Like you have nothing but time to introspect. And she wasn't working. She wasn't like moving
I
on
would
with
have
her
got
life.
so bored
She wasn't moving on with her life. And she was having deep conversations every day with that dude. So like
with that dude.
I'm trying not to spoil things. I just don't know how she didn't get more like intuitive or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's my 2
I never
cents.
thought about that. That's a good point.
Well, think about you. I mean, I guess it's not fair because you were a child like 10 years ago, but like think about you even like 4 years ago. You're a much different person now.
Absolutely.
Like
Totally
your
different.
brain, the way you talk, like everything is so different. Think about 10 years from now. You're going to be so different. Especially if you like literally weren't doing anything in your life and all you had to do in that 10 years was just grow as a person.
Yeah, you'd be totally different.
There you go. Okay, let's move on.
There you go. Got my point across.
Let's move on.
Gosh, my toes are slipping out of the blanket.
What would be a book you would gift to a friend and why? I want to hear your answer for this for sure. I'm going to look at my bookshelf while you do this.
Well, I absolutely already know my answer. Again, I feel like I talk about the same books all the time. Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I don't care who
That's
you
good.
are. Literally, I would recommend that book to anybody. And I feel like I can't say that about a lot of books because
Yeah.
some of them are just so niche. Like, you have to be into that sort of thing to like it. But Atmosphere, I genuinely think anybody and everybody would enjoy.
My husband opened the door and it scared me, guys.
I was like, it's a ghost.
Sorry, did I cut off your ending?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I was.
I think my book would be First Time Caller.
Really?
I think it's so good and sweet, and I feel like anyone who's like wanting to read and stuff would like it. I don't know, and it is like a romance and stuff, but oh my gosh, it just makes my heart so happy. Like I would recommend it to people that don't read that much.
You know, it's funny. I just updated
It's so
my book bracket like for the year,
Yeah.
so that I can see like what my top book is at the end of the year.
Dude, I'm like so
And First
impressed
Time
with how
Caller-
like I don't know. You've been making all the posts and stuff, but like, how good you keep up with things? Like your book bracket.
I'm
I'm
really
like, I can't
trying.
do that.
I do like to keep up with my book stuff.
Yeah,
But when I looked at it, First Time Caller was one that made it down pretty far, but then it
yeah,
was between that and The Road to Tender Hearts, and I
yeah.
obviously had to choose The Road to Tender Hearts. So First Time
Let's see if anything
Callers
tops it this year.
Atmosphere, I feel like I know that it's only August. I feel like my top two
Mm,
that I'm gonna have to choose between are gonna be The Road to Tender Hearts and Atmosphere. And I don't know how I'm gonna choose.
really?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna choose. So I might just have a tie
I
this
loved
year.
Atmosphere. I'm excited for fall reads though. I just need a new phone my reading.
Hey, while I was sitting in my car waiting for you guys to get here, because I always get places early. I'm just weird. So I had found two new cozy fantasy books that I added to my fall TBR.
Oh,
The Spell Shop, which I think was popular last year. You may
that's
have
cute.
heard about it.
No, I haven't.
And then she wrote another one that's like in the same world, but you don't have to read both. Like you can just pick it
Yeah.
up. And it's called The Enchanted Greenhouse.
I feel like I've heard of that.
Really?
Was
Came
that
out
on
this
Booktop?
year. I don't
Maybe it
know.
was on like anticipated reads. I probably did see if it came out
Probably.
this year because I was looking
It
at
did.
fall reads when I was doing the TVR.
Yes. So I added both
Okay.
because I feel like I really want to give cozy fantasy a shot.
It's just because of your
I'm
wait,
my game.
wait, we can go there, I guess. Wait, actually the next question we had was what was your favorite place to read?
My answer to this is actually so basic. It's my couch. I
Hmm.
have like a cute reading room at my house, a library, if you will, and I've got a reading chair. I honestly don't read there that much. Usually
You told me that chair is like not even that
it's not
comfortable.
super comfortable, but I've made it comfortable by like stacking a bunch of
Yeah.
blankets in it.
Yeah.
So it's more comfortable now, but I just prefer to be on my couch. I think it's because the ambiance upstairs in my living room is like cozy, which is
Hmm.
kind of just my vibe. Like you'll kind of get that throughout this whole episode. All I'm saying is the word cozy.
Um,
I think that's why I like reading up there so much though.
okay, my favorite place to read is kind of funny. I feel like growing up, I was always like I stayed in my room all the time.
Me
I've
too.
always loved my room. It's like my safe space. But even here, like I would rather sit in my bed than on my couch right now.
Really?
But I think a big thing is my pregnancy. Like I literally get sick in every room of my house. The only safe place is literally in my bed, like laying in my bed.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite place to read. I really like reading like in the bath too, but like
That's a good reading spot. I
yeah.
don't.
But it's not like you can sit there for like 5 hours and read, you know?
Yeah. Well, actually, our new place since we've moved, there's not a bathtub. It's like like a larger stand-up
Mm.
shower.
I
So
need a bathtub.
I can't take baths anymore. Our last place did have a tub, but yeah, that's not
I
an
love
option for
taking
me now.
baths.
Maybe I'll come to your house and take a bath.
I love making baths all cozy and but I will not take a bath unless my bathtub's like scrubbed down
Oh,
clean. Like
same.
I'm like because if
Has to
I'm
be
down at that
freshly
level,
cleaned.
I'm looking at everything. I'm like I can't do it unless I clean it. So I have to like scrub the tub. So I haven't been taking that many baths because I can't take hot baths right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a weird spot. I have to like keep it at like the most as warm as I can get it. But it's not like super satisfying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love like making ambiance and like taking a bath and having a candle and a book and like a drink. I used to have like my little wine and sit in the bath. But anyway, I really like reading there and I like reading in my bed. And that's where I probably read the most. And then I can set up my Kindle.
I really want to get into reading in like fun places. Like I found a really small indie bookshop where I live, not the one that I took
I
you
don't think
to.
I could read in a bookshop. I feel like it'd be too loud for me.
But they're okay, but hear me out. This particular bookshop I came across, they have like what I would call a reading nook that's like off to the side that has
Mm,
curtains. So like you open the curtains and it's just like a small reading room with couches and chairs and just like cute ambiance. And then
mm.
you just like shut the curtain and like sit in there and read.
Do you know what we
And
need
they
to
have a
do?
little like coffee shop in there also, so like I could get like a chai and just go like sit in. I don't know. I've never been a person to like go somewhere and read,
Yeah.
but I kind of want to, and it's also on that strip of all the
Yeah.
antique shops. So I'm like,
Oh.
we can make a day of it. Like you could come down one Saturday and we could go
Like,
find
see,
some
what we need to
antiques,
do.
and we could go read in the little reading nook, and I think it would be so fun.
I really, really, really think we need to do like the 24-hour reading thing. Like, we have you don't have to stay up all night. They take breaks and sleep. But
We should just do that one
I
weekend.
just want to read. Like, I think we just need to have a reading date. We need to read the same book and like get to the chapters and have snacks and drinks, and
I wonder
we
if
can go different places and stuff.
I wonder if we could turn that into a podcast episode.
I know, I was
like
thinking.
if we just
We need to like debrief after every few chapters.
Yeah, like kind of like how booktubers do when they do their 24-hour readathons, but we'd obviously have our mics and
Yeah.
we could make a podcast of sorts. It would obviously be more like blog style, but
Yeah.
that would be fun actually.
I want to do it so bad. I wanted to do that with like, what was it? It wasn't ACOTAR because you had already read it. It was something else like that. Like another big
that would
series.
also help us meet our reading goal.
It sure would.
It sure would. Okay, well, and I just sent you that TikTok too of like send this to your bestie that you want to have a fall
I
sleepover
know.
with.
I was thinking that
What
whenever I had.
What if we had a fall 24-hour readathon sleepover at my house one weekend?
I would not be mad. I would be happy.
I would be happy. Maybe we
I
should
really
do
need that. I
That
need to
would be
read, and we
so
can make the
fun.
little like Halloween cookies
Yes,
with the
I love
pictures.
those cookies. Do you like? Okay. Do you?
We're just planning something.
Okay. Do you like to stack the cute sugar cookies on top of chocolate chip cookies?
I
Or
do,
you
but
like them
sometimes
separate?
it's too much.
Yeah.
I like the little sugar cookies separate, I think.
So I always make like 2 stacked and then like a couple by themselves.
Yeah.
Because I do agree it gets to be
Yeah,
a little
sometimes
bit
it's
too
a little
sweet.
much.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm so
Guys,
excited.
are
And
we gonna
buffalo
have-
chicken dip.
We're
And
gonna have a vlog style pod? What do you guys think?
see how that goes. I think it'd
We
be
should
so
do it.
fun, and I just really want to like
We
have a
need to do
reading
it
day.
In like peak fall, where we can like also go outside and like
We should go out with
the leaves
the
will
leaves
crunch.
to
Oh.
a park.
Also,
I'm getting excited.
so Emma has to cut out what she just said about a particular park, but at that park there's so many different reading spots and like
Yeah.
also like by the stream.
And the little libraries.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm
So
excited
we're
now.
doing that and we just planned that. Yep. That's happening.
I love reading in hammocks too. I need to find somewhere with a hammock. Because like I have a hammock in there, but I think
Do you ever read in your hammock?
yes, but like you know how normally hammocks are like attached here and here,
Mm-hmm.
and mine's like attached to the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
It swings a little bit, and when it swings, I get like sick.
Yeah.
So if it's like completely still, but then I can't like readjust if I needed to, like it'll
Yeah.
start swinging.
Okay.
So we're definitely doing that. That's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is what you're excited for. Do you have any bookish bad habits?
I love how this is what I'm excited for. Okay.
This is all Lexi's been speaking of.
Yeah, this is my new obsession. I would not call this a bad habit per se, but in terms of reading, it kind of is because I have been doing this instead of reading.
Yeah.
And it is the new tiny bookshop game that just came out on Switch. I'm trying to get Emma to get a Switch. I know it's like a really expensive investment at first. But I'm obsessed with this game. I think it came out on like August 7th. Like it's a brand new game. And I had seen everybody on TikTok talking about it and I got it. And it's like one of the more affordable games on Switch. Like it was only $20. It is so fun and just like so cozy and relaxing. Like I have literally been playing it every single night. Just like that's my wind down time, which should be reading, which is why I think I've only read one book this month because I've been running my bookshop. I'm a business owner. I'm a business owner now, guys. It's just so fun because it's a mobile bookshop and like you're obviously the new shop owner and you are in a seaside town and you unlock new places throughout
That's
the
so
town to
cute.
go set up your bookshop and then you like make sure you put books out that like people in that area like. So like at the university they like more classics and fact books and like at the castle there you like more fantasy books. So
Oh.
you have to like put out books that would be tailored to your customers. And then people will come in and they'll ask you for recommendations. So they'll like tell you what they're in the mood for. And then you have to look on your bookshelves and see if you have something that they would like.
Mm.
And it's so fun. And then like the more money you get, you buy more books and like
Oh,
decorations for your bookshop, and
that's so
it's
cute.
just so fun. And also like the gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like the aesthetic. It goes through the
Yeah.
seasons. So right now I'm in autumn. It's so beautiful. Like the graphics on it are just
It's probably
stunning.
what's making you want it to be fall now too.
Yes. The graphics are just so stunning. Like the leaves are always falling right now, and like the
Oh.
sunsets are beautiful. I don't know. It's a really beautiful, calming game. And I want you to play it.
So Xander's parents have a Switch, and I doubt they're playing that every day. So I'm like, can
Maybe
we
I'll
just
just
borrow their Switch for a little bit so we can
Can I
play?
borrow? You're gonna get so addicted to the game, and I feel like that's gonna be something that you can do in bed, like
Yeah.
when you're not feeling good.
I do want to talk about my gaming because I have gotten into gaming recently. But as far as my bookish bad habits, I would say like TikTok definitely pulls me away from books. Another thing, and this isn't like a bad habit, I guess. I have just gotten too reliant on audiobooks, I feel like. And I've
Okay,
been
so I
trying
also do that.
so hard to read like a physical
Mm-hmm.
book or even just my Kindle because like I literally got a new Kindle for my birthday and like I feel like I've barely used
Yeah.
it. And I really want to read more books. That's another reason why I'm like, we need to do the little 24-hour reading thing because I want to read a book. Like
I would love
hold a book
that.
and read a book.
I'm actually glad you said that because I feel like that's also a bad habit I
Yeah.
have. Was
It's like you're still reading, but it's like I want to be like experiencing the book.
every time that I like pick up a paperback again,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I
love
miss
this
this feeling of
yeah.
holding a book and flipping the pages.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Again,
we need to do
I
that.
read First Time Caller like physically, and I remember saying something. I was like, I love the way the pages feel. They feel so good. And like the font is really good. Like I think that's another reason I loved that book.
I read was Atmosphere, and I think that might have contributed to my reading experience.
Yeah, I feel like it does. It's just like it makes it more like wholesome and like I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, that's my bad habits. But the next thing we were going to talk about is cozy hobbies and stuff you enjoy besides reading. And on the gaming side, I used to like be a gaming like hater. I don't know. It's just because
Me
my
too.
husband was a gamer and I
Me
felt like it took him
too.
away from me.
Yes.
I was like, that's so cringy. I love gaming now, actually. One of the games so I'm a big thing like I'm like, okay, if that's something you love, like I'll try it too, you know?
Yeah.
So he loved gaming and stuff, and we started playing. So he has the Xbox, and we have like the Game Pass. One of the games on there called Unravel Me. Loved that game. So we played that. So fun, dude.
There's a book on your shelf called that. Where's the Shatter Me
Unravel.
series?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was like, what do you mean? Loved that game, but the game that we are playing right now, guys, it's called Split Fiction, and it's so good. So you're authors. You're both authors. I'm like, this is best of both worlds. It's like me and you. So you're both like authors, and you're going in to like get your books published and get your ideas published. And like Xander's character is this sci-fi writer. She's so angsty, and my character is this bubbly little fantasy writer. And this game is so fun. And so we go in to get our books published, but they're pranking us. They're actually like trying to steal all of our ideas. And so they put us in these like bubbles to like extract our ideas from our brain so that they can like publish all the best ideas and steal from all of us writers. Anyway, Xander's character like figured out that it was sketchy and she was trying to escape and she got pushed into my bubble. So now we're in the same bubble and there can't be two people. So we're breaking their machine. We're breaking the system. So we jump back and forth between
This is crazy.
we jump back and forth between our games. So like his is our sci-fi, we're shooting things, we're getting fought at, like we're riding these cyber motorcycles, we're these ninjas in cyberspace, and then we switch to mine and we're like little trolls. one of them were pigs. Like I'm this tree character that can like give life to the world, and and I was a fairy in one of them.
She was a fairy.
And Xander was a mermaid in one of them. Like mine are so cozy and his are like gaming, fighting. But it's like a good mix because they're short and then you jump between them. So we get like his fighting
this
stuff.
sounds really fun.
Yes, I love it.
If Colton was not currently in school, he just started back at school. That would be something so fun for us to
I
do, but
love
he doesn't
it.
really have free time anymore.
So I've been loving that. So we've been playing that, and then where Xander, he is just not good at like sticking to something like for very long. He doesn't have a long attention span. Like I can't watch TV shows with him very well. So I was like, I need to find a game I can play myself, and then I'm really into my spooky stuff. So there's another game I'm playing right now. It's called Little Nightmares, and I used to watch it on YouTube when I was younger. Like I used to watch like a girl play
Never
it.
heard of this.
So I'm playing the second version of it. It's like Little Nightmares 2. It's so scary, like the graphics and stuff. I need to show it to you, but it's so cool and kind of cozy to me. Like, just like you're like this little person. I don't know if it's a little boy or a girl or whatever, but like you're just this little character and you're going through. And I'm trying not to get killed right now. There's like some crazy stuff that goes on, but the
Wow.
graphics are so cool. Like, it's such a cool, like, really well done video game. Like, I need to show it to you.
Well, so this is funny because I feel like I'm also getting into gaming. Like, I
Yeah.
know that this is the only one that I'm playing right now, but
I feel like it goes hand in hand, like books and gaming.
I
like,
think so too.
yeah.
I'm now on like the bookish gaming side of TikTok just since Tiny Bookshop came out.
Yeah.
And I've seen so many different games that I've never heard of that I
Yeah.
can get on the Switch that just look cozy. And
Yeah.
like, I think that the problem I've always had with gaming is that I'm not good at like fighting games and stuff. And I guess that's just what
I've never been good at like the zombie fighting games. That's what Xander always plays, and
I'm
like,
not
I don't
good
like
at that
this.
stuff and I don't enjoy it. And I feel like that's just kind of what gave me the negative connotation with
Yeah.
gaming. But there are fun, like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more drawn towards the narrative driven games, which is kind of how
Yeah.
this one is. Just like following a storyline. It's
Well,
very low
Split
stakes.
Fiction is
I like
following
a
a
stake
storyline,
game.
but the last one we played, it's called It Takes Two, and it's really popular.
Hey, Colton and I have played that before.
I didn't like it.
I didn't
because
either.
I felt like there was too much. The cutscenes were so long, and I was like annoyed. Like I didn't like it.
Colton tried to get me to play that with him, and I got very annoyed with it also.
Yeah, I didn't like it, and then it was kind of, I don't know. I just didn't like it. So I was shocked. Split Fiction, we have not skipped one cutscene. Like we skipped all of them when we played.
So
It
maybe,
Takes Two.
maybe I need to get
It's
this
so
one.
fun. It is like $50, and
I wonder if it's on Switch.
I don't know. We played on the Xbox, but it was $50, which was a little bit. It was so funny. We were like, we don't need to spend this on this game right now. Like, we have other stuff to pay for right now. And Xander's like, I had like a coupon code for it. I was like, see if you can find like a promo code section that you can put it in. There was not anything. And Xander's like, I wonder what's gonna happen if I just like hit this. He hits purchase, and he's like, did I just buy that? I'm like, you're like me with my Amazon carts. I'm like, oh, I wonder what will happen if I just hit purchase. I was cracking up. I'm like, I literally do that to myself all the time.
That is hilarious. I can't
Yeah.
believe he did that.
But I wasn't mad because it was actually so fun. We've been playing it nonstop.
Hmm.
So I actually bought that game the day I found out I was pregnant.
Oh,
So yeah.
cute little memory.
Oh, and then other little habits. I just started playing Sudoku.
Okay,
really like-
we're entering the grandma hobby portion of this episode. You've got Sudoku, and I've got my grandma hobbies. So we're in our granny era.
I've always loved like math and stuff, and I really like games that keep my
Ew, I hate math. Dog, I hate
I
math.
love numbers. I like games that keep my brain occupied. It's kind of funny, like my grandmother, she passed away, but my grandmother, she used to play games like that, like those hard word games where you're like making the
Mhm.
words out of those like letters, like the cookie, you know what I'm saying? She would play those, and she would tell me, she's like, yeah, it keeps me sharp and all this stuff.
Keeps
and
me sharp.
Yeah, and she would tell me all that. So I really like games that like challenge my brain and stuff. And Sudoku is so fun. I'm in like a tournament right now.
You're in such.
I time myself, and I
What
also have a
tournament?
mistake limit. I can only make 3 mistakes. And like my last time I played it, I finished it in like 5 minutes. I didn't make any mistakes. I was really proud.
Wow.
I'm like speeding through. I'm getting really good. But I just think it's also really good for your brain.
Okay, so I kind of feel that way about the bookshop game
Yeah.
because, in a sense, it
I mean, you're problem solving
It
and-
challenges your brain just enough, in my opinion, when you're giving book recommendations.
Yeah.
Because if you recommend a book and they're like, "Ugh, that doesn't sound good," then they leave. You don't get their business.
This is like Papa's Pizzeria. Adult version of Papa's
so
Pizzeria.
you really gotta think, and you gotta go through every book on your
Yeah.
shelf and like, okay, does this match what they're wanting? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like it challenges me just enough, but it's still like a wind down thing for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really think you would love it.
So, I'm rewatching New Girl, which is again, my favorite show of all time. But what I really love about it is I've watched it so many times, and I feel like it's a good background show, just like have on.
Yeah,
But
for
since
sure.
I've watched it so many times, it's already a good background show. I literally play Sudoku while I'm watching it, and I'm like literally sitting there playing Sudoku, and I
Wow.
love that.
I love that for
And I
you.
wonder why I get headaches because I'm staring at two screens.
You need to find your
I
blue light
have my
glasses.
blue light glasses. You just reminded me that they exist, so I really do
I
need to
love
get
my
them.
blue light glasses. Yeah.
Anyway,
So my other cozy hobbies are my granny hobbies, if you will, and it is thrifting,
yeah,
antiquing, and going to estate sales.
yeah. I've literally thrifted everything in my house. I swear.
I love thrifting. It is
Yeah.
so fun. Also, my iPad is about to die, so that's great. Like these overalls that I'm wearing today, these pink shorts overalls with the flowers embroidered on them. I just found these at an estate sale
I
last
don't know how
weekend.
you find these like good estate sales.
My mom and I, we lucked into this estate sale.
Yeah.
And you know, the old lady who had passed away was her house. Her name was Iris. Her name was on so many things.
Oh,
She had the cutest clothes ever. The cutest clothes I've ever seen ever in my life.
I love that they like fit you perfectly.
We're the same size.
Like,
she just had cute style. I went through all of the drawers in her bedroom.
I feel like normally the granny clothes are small. Like I
They
can't fit
are
into
usually.
them. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I need, yeah.
All of her stuff was size large, which is like perfect.
Yeah.
But I got a whole stack of cute vintage clothes. I don't.
So exciting.
I know. Like I felt like I hit the jackpot.
I don't think there's any like better feeling to me than like getting a bunch of like good thrifted clothes and
Yes.
stuff. Like I don't know, even
just,
buying new
like,
clothes.
home decor, like going home and
Yeah.
immediately decorating your house as
And
soon
the
as you
fact
get
that you
back.
got it for not $50.
Yeah, like these overalls, these are good. They're Cherokee brand.
Yeah, those are nice quality.
$5.
Yeah.
$5 for
You would
these
never,
overalls.
you would find those for like $80 in a store.
I know. Any type of embroidery is so expensive
Yeah.
now. And I found an actual vintage quilted jacket that all of the boutiques have right now for like $90, $100. I have
my
a real
gosh.
one that's adorable, and I paid also $5 for it. Thank you, Iris. So yeah, I mean, y'all have got listen.
Lexi
you
was
can-
texting me at this estate sale, and I'm like, R.I.P. Iris.
No, I was like, Mom,
They make me sad.
same.
But like, she'd be so happy to see that like
That's
her
what my
clothes
mom
are living
said.
on. Like, oh,
Because I was like, oh my gosh, I
How
feel so
sweet.
guilty, like being so excited
yeah.
over this stuff, but like knowing somebody had to die for me to get the stuff. And my
Yeah.
mom was like, Lexi, stop. Iris would be thrilled if she knew a 23-year-old girl wanted her clothes. And I was like, you know what? You're right. You're right.
Also, like the thing that we were talking about, like with putting our like names in our books, like our stamps in our books and
Mhm.
stuff. Like, I would love like whenever like one day I don't have all these books and stuff, or if I'm passed on or whatever, that like my books are like recirculating and like people see like, oh,
Yeah.
these were Emma Bishop's. Like, I don't know. I just think it's so sweet. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I'm really into that. I feel like I like
And now you're sitting here telling your whole podcast about
right?
Iris
Well,
and
it
her
just
memory.
the clothes every time I put them on, and like the new pieces I have in my home. I just walk past and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love
Yeah.
those. It just adds character to my life.
Yeah.
A little bit of whimsy.
Okay. Then I'm excited for this question. And I think it goes with your gaming thing.
Okay, what is it? I forgot.
Describe your ideal bookstore. And I already have a great
Me too.
thought.
I thought that I literally put this question after our cozy hobbies because I thought it would flow well.
This is my retirement plan.
My mom and I have actually been talking about doing this now
Oh my
because
gosh.
she's been looking for a booth to sell all of her antiques.
Yes, I saw
and
that. I want her to sell here.
She's on the wait list everywhere. Nobody has called her back,
Oh.
and the room in her house that has all of the pieces is full. You can't even walk around. Like,
Oh my
she's got to
gosh.
find something now. So now she's like looking into like really small business spaces that like we could all like go in on, a couple of people. And I was like, Mom, what if we did a vintage home decor / bookstore?
Ugh. How cute.
What if we did that? And now that's my ideal bookstore. It's a bookstore, but the decorations are also pieces for sale, like,
yeah, like all
home decor.
thrifted home decor
Yes.
bookstore.
Like a thrift / like a thrifted bookshop.
Like imagine like the new that book like drawer cabinet thing you just got, like something like that with like books stacked on it, and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How cute. And you can like flip pieces too and like have them there. Like
I think it's a great business model. Also, like finding vintage books, valuable books, but then also selling like new and popular books. That way you cater to like multiple groups of people. That's my my ideal bookshop, and I hope to make that dream a reality at some point. It probably won't happen anytime soon, just because I feel like with work and things, I'm a little bit too busy to run a bookshop, but my mom really is looking for a space. So I'm like, I might help contribute to that.
I have such a big heart for animals and stuff like that. Especially cats. I love cats. Everyone knows this. I have 3. If I could adopt every cat in the freaking world, I would. My dream has always been to have like a bookstore, like / cat house. So like you would have like a separate room and you could play with all the cats and they could all be up for adoption. Except for like I could keep as many as I wanted. Like they could be mine and then like have some that are up for adoption.
The way that you're describing this, I'm picturing like the cat cafe, but bookshop.
Bookshop. Also, wine bar.
Ooh, girl.
Wine bar.
Peak business model.
Moody, like, oh my gosh, just cozy, moody cats, wine books.
Imagine you're sitting at the wine bar with a book and a cat just comes walking across the counter. Like, I personally hate cats, but I can appreciate
so good.
I can appreciate like that if you were a cat lover, I could see how beautiful that would be.
I think like the room with the cats would be separate and then like have some well behaved, maybe my cats in the bookstore, they could hang out, you know. You have that old cat that sits by the books, the little fat one, like my heart. I just think it's so cute and cozy.
It is cozy.
That's always been like my dream. I'm like, that's my retirement plan.
So what if we just combine both of our ideas and do a cozy cat cafe vintage wine bar?
Dude, it would be the ultimate place.
That's like too many tropes.
I like the idea of it being like a workspace too, like having like tables for people, like kind of Starbucksy, but like I would want to go there and like just the cats and the ambiance and the books, and then you could have a little wine and you could like work on
I love that
editing and all stuff, you know. Ugh, my heart. Wow. That's my ideal bookstore. What is your comfort read and comfort character?
My comfort read.
I will say I'll probably never reread a book. I don't rewatch movies. I hate rewatching movies. I don't think there's like any book I could reread. I'm gonna go so cliche here and be like, I like to read the Bible.
That's a good book to read.
It's like, I think that's my comfort read. I mean, that's where I find all of my like advice and like I base my life off of. So,
well, that can't be topped. Yes, the Bible is a comfort read.
It's not my bookish answer, but yeah, I mean that's the only thing I can say because there's no other book that I would like just really go to like that.
That just reminded me of when we first started this podcast.
My comfort character is Jesus.
Yes, he is a comfort character. No, but that just reminded me of when we first started this and your mom commented on the podcast and she said, my favorite book is the Bible. And I was like, okay, yes, obviously we love some Jesus.
I feel like that's the only thing I can say though, because I will never reread a book. I love my books.
So I will reread A Court of Mist and Fury once a year for the rest of my life. It is something I will always reread. But I think
you can't not. You literally have a tattoo of it.
Right? And it gets better every time I reread it. Like every time I cry harder. I love it. But I would say my comfort read is Happy Place. I remember like in my review, this was several years ago, I was like, this is my happy place. Like it was so comforting and I loved it.
Oh.
So, but for a comfort character,
I don't know.
I'm really thinking Joan from Atmosphere right now. Something so comforting about that lady. I don't know if it's just because she's fresh on my mind, but she was just so
I would say
down
like
to earth,
it
and
would
I love
be
that about
any
her.
of those like the MMCs that are like protective and stuff. Like I don't know. I think they just like
Rhysand,
that's a
Xaden.
comfort character. Like just people that make you feel safe.
But Jesus, probably. Jesus would obviously be the top. comfort character.
Gosh, we've had a lot of pauses in this episode.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You
I
guys
feel
won't
like
notice.
Yeah, I feel bad for future editing Emma. I feel like this is going to be a hard episode to edit.
My husband's like walking in and out through here. This is going to be kind of random, but very funny note to leave on us talking about comfort character Jesus.
Yeah, he walked in on us talking about Jesus. He was like, "Oh, he's like, great, I love this."
Pod's taking a turn.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think this might end up being one of our shorter episodes.
Yeah. Which is good. We need a little breezy one for y'all.
Yeah. Just that way we're not like super repetitive.
Yeah. We're excited for the fall though. I think there's gonna be a lot of new books to talk about.
Yes.
And hopefully we can do our little fall reading.
We're gonna put it in the calendar and we're gonna do it.
Okay, perfect. We'll plan that after this.
If we have it planned, it will happen. So
I'm excited.
Stay tuned for that. It's gonna be so fun.
I am so excited. I think that's like gonna be perfect and something different to throw into the pod.
Yes.
So yay.
I feel like we need a bit of variation.
I'm excited. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Definitely just more about us and getting to know us a little more and all of our little cozy habits. We're so excited for the fall. Hope you guys are too. I'm just manifesting that this 90-degree weather just goes away. So
yeah.
Hopefully next time we see you, it's a little cooler out.
Fingers crossed. All right.
Yay.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.